Tonight on BBC London, the woman who won a landmark decision that endometriosis is a disability under the Equality Act. The impact of the decision is potentially far-reaching. Good evening, I'm Asad Ahmad. Endometriosis is a condition which can affect women and cause chronic pain. Now, as a result of one woman's battle with the condition and a legal fight with her employer, a tribunal has decided that endometriosis is a disability under the Equality Act. Well, that could impact many others. Anna O'Neill reports.
Shanju Pal had a seemingly brilliant future. She'd set up a charity, had met the late Queen Elizabeth and been invited to 10 Downing Street. For 9 years, she'd been working as a management consultant at a city firm called Accenture, where she was told she was on course to go all the way to the top.
On my 9th year anniversary, I got an email from my career counsellor specifically saying that, you know, we're here to back you to go all the way. Of course, that was before the endometriosis diagnosis.
Endometriosis is a painful condition in women where cells similar to those in the lining of the womb or uterus grow in other parts of the body. It's not known what causes it, and there's currently no cure. Pain management and surgery can offer temporary respite.
I had a 7.5 centimetre ovarian cyst, so about that big, on my left ovary, and I had another one that was a bit smaller on my right ovary.
Shanju was off sick for a month recovering, but it was soon clear she'd gone back to work too soon.
It got to a point where I could barely, walk again because I'd been pushing myself too much through the fatigue just because I was wanting to make senior manager.
When it became apparent she was not going to reach her next performance target, Shanju was dismissed, and so started a years-long fight for justice. Shanju won an employment tribunal in 2022, but no compensation for her dismissal was awarded. Shanju appealed, and last month a tribunal found that her endometriosis does constitute a disability. So what now?
Setting precedent as endometriosis as a disability under the Equality Act 2010. That means any woman in this country who is being disabled by endometriosis needs to be able to have that recognition in the workplace.
Shanju's victory might now mean a change in the law. Anna O'Neill, BBC London.
The Winter Olympics opening ceremony has ended in Italy. Athletes from London and the home counties are there, hoping to make their mark over the next 16 days. Well, figure skating, the bobsleigh and that heart-stopping skeleton are some of the sports Team GB could do well in, as Chris Legg reports.
It's a huge ice rink, but it was this anchor in my life. I would go before and after school every day, go down the stairs into the basement, past the bowling alley, past the arcade. On Wednesdays, I'd get pizza for dinner, and then I'd go skate.
Bobsleigh pilot Brad Hall from Crawley is also a GB flag bearer tonight. He's at his 3rd Olympics, as is Red Hill's Greg Cackett. A medal is possible if the team performs to its best.
So we need to be perfect at literally everything. The Germans are going to come out all guns blazing. They're going to have absolutely everything at the start line, and we've got to make sure that we can match them on the starts, and that I can drive the perfect lines down the track.
Every games I've done, we've always believed we're medal hopes. This games particularly, we are absolutely a top 3 medal shout. We believe we can win it, we can go and do that. So that brings its pressure, but that's pressure we're used to. To be honest with you, I don't feel that Olympic pressure anymore. I feel very grateful and very honoured to be here, and I actually made it. I'm 36 now, I'm old man Cackett.
In the skeleton, another Red Hill boy with a medal shot is Matt Weston, the reigning World, European and World Cup Series champion.
I don't think I ever get used to it. It's one of those where people say, oh, you're going in as world number 1, you're the medal favourite, you're this, you're that. It still feels definitely weird and definitely alien. I'm still working hard, there's still things to be done, but yeah, it's exciting is the word.
Woking skater Kristen Spors needed spinal surgery last year and thought she'd missed the Games. She fought back to win the national championships in November and is ready to compete in Milan.
It was a really tricky time and it was a very complicated injury. I was done at that point. I thought it was over. I couldn't fathom a world where I would ever be back. Just being there after everything I've been through is such a massive thing. I think my Olympic story is less about medals and more about resilience now.
Over the next 16 days, Olympic dreams will be made and broken. Let the Games officially begin.
Yeah, Chris Legg reporting there, and you can watch the Winter Olympics on the BBC. Competitions start tomorrow morning. Coverage begins on BBC Two and the iPlayer from 9 a.m. I think it's the curling on about 9:05, so do watch that. But now let's get to our weather forecast with Kate.
Good evening. After another predominantly grey, cloudy and wet day, we have a little brief spell of dry weather overnight. We've got some clear skies, could see a bit of mist developing, but through the early hours we'll see more cloud arriving. With that, some outbreaks of rain into dawn tomorrow. Minimum temperature between 5 and 7 Celsius. Now, the wind is coming from the south tomorrow. It's driving the showery outbreaks of rain through, perhaps a little patchier for the afternoon. It's also bringing this mild air, so actually it's not going to feel too cold. And in the afternoon, between the showers, we may just see the cloud breaks, so glimpses of sunshine. Temperatures tomorrow getting up to 11 Celsius. The drier day of the weekend being Sunday, although we still can't rule out an isolated shower. It stays mild with temperatures around 12 Celsius.
Now, it is a Friday night, so you know what's coming next. Joanne Good, who's on your local BBC radio station. Now, among the laughter and fun Jo always guarantees, she's tonight looking at the increasing demand for personal protection dogs. Tune in the normal way, including the BBC Sounds app. For now, good night.